Okay guys, Metal Maverick here, back doing another unboxing. Got two this time. We'll start with the white one here, and then we'll get back to this box. Let's get it open. There you go. Take the receipt out of there. Packaged this one pretty good this time. Wrap inside a wrap inside of wrap. Toss that aside. Inside another wrap. Okay, so what do we got here? Looks like we got some silver dimes. A little bit of constitutional. If we can get it open. There we go. Package these really well. Let's see what we got for the dimes. Yeah, start off with the Merc. What year is that? I don't think it'll show up on my camera. Maybe you can see it there. Looks like a 45. Oh. First Rosie is a 63 that we pull out. Let's see if there's anything super old here. 47. 64. 54, 60s, 60s, 64, mostly 60s so far, but that's okay. That means they're not as old. They haven't been worn as much, right? More silver content. Less collector value, but there's a 46, a little older. There's another Merc. It's pretty worn around the rim, but it's a 1917. It's a pretty old one. Over 100 years there. 60, yeah, 60. Got a 64. 64, 64, 64, 51, 62, 50, I believe, maybe a 59, 64, 57. They're all looking in pretty good condition though, so I'm cool with that. These are mainly for just some silver weight. That's a pretty good looking 64 actually. Set that one aside. We got a 58. Dropping dimes over here. 64. 63. 60. 64. And another 64. Almost through that one. We got 51. Yeah, a bit older. We got 57, 59, 52. 63, 64, 64, 63, I believe, 62, 64, 62, last one in this handful. 62, 55. Ooh, Barbara. A 1912 Barbara. Pretty worn, but that's my first Barbara. So that's pretty cool to get. I love the way the smooth ones feel, even though, you know, they are super worn, but that's a cool find. It's a cool get. 64. Dropping more dimes. That was a 54. Got a 62 that we dropped. Got 47, a little older. 63, I believe. 46. 64. And 46. Okay. So that was just, should have been a $5 roll there. I didn't really count. Almost looks like it's taller than what a roll is supposed to be. I'll get them all counted out year by year, and I'll get a picture of that here at the very end. But hey, two Mercs that are both actually pretty old. A 1917, 1945, and then a Barbara. It's pretty cool. Should be the 45. 17. Actually, other than the rim, doesn't look like too bad a condition. Back's a little worn. And then, of course, the Barbara. That one's really worn. So, but this one, this 64 here, even though it's rosy, it actually looks really good. Like, really, really good. Like, almost uncirculated, other than the rim there. The rim's a little dark, but the actual face of it's pretty good. So we'll keep that one aside. Let's get this next bag open. So I bought enough to have a whole roll of dimes. And I should have bought enough to have an entire roll of quarters. Should have had 50 dimes, and we should have about 40 quarters. Let's get this poured out. I bet they're mostly Washingtons. Well, on top here, Alabama 2003 S. There we go. It's a pretty new one. Set that aside. '50s, 43. Oh, that's a newer one too. That's a 2000. 44, 64, 45, 47, 54. Just gonna sort these by decade, kinda. 53. Yeah, it's another newer one. Another 2000. Get that up top there. That's cool. The newer ones are kind of nice to have. They're the least amount worn, so they have the most amount of silver. Getting the best bang for your buck. Other than, numismatics. 64. Ooh, we got a 39. First one from the 30s. Got another 64 here. And another 60. 42. 63. 64. It's a pretty worn one here on the back. It's a 53. Oh no, it's a 35. Excuse my number blah 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 blah. Whatever. Dyslexia. Got a 42. A 34. Again, pretty worn. Not as bad as some of the other ones there, though, but it's getting that flat feel. And a 59. Okay. Almost through these, and we'll get that next box open. We got a 60. Another 2000. Again, not minding the 2000s. 60. Pretty good looking condition. For a 60 even. 42. Mostly 40s and 60s so far. Another 60. Another 60. Got a 35. Again, it's getting that flat feel. Pretty worn. Camera's liking some of them, not all of them. That looks like the money spot right there. Should have one more handful. And we'll get that next box open. Got a 42. $61. $37. $51. 44 down there. You got a 62. Next one's another 2000. Most of them have been this state too. Massachusetts. I guess people from Massachusetts just don't like silver. That's cool. Finds a good home here. 1939. $35. 30s are starting to take over the 30s are almost taking over the 40s here. 54. And another Massachusetts 2000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 30, 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 30. There we go, 40. It was just covered up a bit there. So yeah, a couple new 1000 ones. Try to get the whole shot in here. It's not bad. I'll take it. Let's get these scooted off to the side. We'll get that next box open. There we go. So just so you can kind of see them all stacked up. We should have 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, and 2000s. Clearly, those are the most shiny. We'll get these scooted back a little more so it doesn't get in the way of the box. Might not go through all the dimes for the video. Like, get them sorted by year, decade, whatever. Let's get this box open. Sorry that I'm opening the actual box a little bit off the camera, but I have to make sure I don't have any information right on top, which I don't. Okay. Something else in here. It's another card. And a gift bag. So of course, gotta give gift bags when you're giving yourself a gift from Mene. Unfortunately, I didn't get no ring or chain or nothing too fancy. The certificate of authenticity, I believe, or the seller's receipt. Pretty much the same thing in this case. So it should be 7.12 grams of solid 999 gold. So let's get this open. I like how they package them like this. It's pretty neat. Nice packaging. I got this pretty close to spot too because they run a lot of deals. Big box for such a little amount of gold. Probably sit in that box for a while. These little pouches are kind of neat. Kind of cool. It also comes with, yep, the certificate of authenticity card. They actually make these pretty bold, like pretty thick. So it's pretty nice. It says it's 7.6 on here, but on my receipt it said it was 7.12. So we'll get the scale out and we'll see what it actually weighs. So there's a little bit of variance. The only bad thing about these is they're kind of hard to open up. Feels like it came in a little piece of paper or plastic. A little bit of paper. That's new. Last time I ordered something from Mene, it didn't come in a paper. But it's just a nice little button. A little smaller than I was expecting, but with how dense gold is, that's kind of to be expected. So, now I just need to figure out what I'm going to put it on. It's a nice little button. Smooth on the back. It would have been cool if they did the same thing they did on this side, like with the riv. Put it on this side too. That would have been neat, but it's cool. It's a little domed button. Dropping it already. So, seems fine. So let's get the scale out and we'll see what it actually weighs. This actually isn't a point scale. This will only get it up to, it says 6 grams on here. Now it says 7 once I fiddle with it a bit. Let's get a smaller scale. One second, guys. This scale's a little dirty, so I'm going to put it on the paper. We'll tear the paper. Okay. So let's get this tilted. It's reading 0.2. Zeroed out. Get the 7.05. 705. 7.03. So it's according to my scale, it's about 0.01, 0.02 off. Again, it's no big deal. Still a nice little button. So about 7 ounces of gold and about, what, 31 divided by 7, almost a third. I mean, almost a fourth. Yeah, almost a quarter ounce of gold and just over 7 ounces of silver. Well, that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Get you on the next one.